Morning guys, welcome back to Mac Farms. We're in the middle of doing second cut silage. Got an action-packed video for you guys today, so let's get started. Hey guys, welcome to Mac Farms. Today we're going to do a little bit of second cut silage. I cut the peas and the alfalfa earlier in the week, and it's ready to go now. I just didn't bother filming any of that, so I can do a little bit of raking here first. So that's what we're going to get at, and hopefully get a little bit of footage of chopping and blowing it in the silo. So we don't got a whole lot of room to put it, so we'll see how it goes, I guess. Well, I made the video this morning raking and everything went perfectly fine, and then of course this afternoon didn't have the camera rolling and I broke the rake. Nothing too serious. I'll show you guys what happened. So you notice something's missing here. There's some sort of a disconnect. I broke the shaft right there on the rake, and there's the guard there. I'll show you the shaft here in a minute. So there's the shaft, snapped it off. There's the other end. I took the guard off it, so I think I can just cut a little bit off of it and then take it out of the yoke outside, stick it back in. I think I can do that, so I'm going to try anyway. So anyways, I'm going to fix that, but I couldn't figure out why I broke it. You know, I lift the rake up every time, same thing every time, and I never had any trouble before, but for whatever reason this time, and I raked most of the day yesterday, but it just broke the shaft off. But then Dad was telling me later on that yesterday he was raking. He was raking some of the peas. I guess it was yesterday or the day before. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But anyway, he was raking some of the peas, and the pin fell out of the top link, and he lifted the rake up, and it kind of like tipped, like that, I guess. And the PTO was still going on it, of course. So we think that maybe that might have weakened it, and then that's just what happened. So anyway, we'll see if we can fix it. All right, so I got the end of the shaft out. There's actually a roll pin holding it. I thought I said it was a set screw, but it was just a roll pin. So all I gotta do was I gotta cut a piece off that other shaft and then drill a hole in it. The easiest thing to do would be to put it in the yoke and drill the hole. I'm not sure if that's what I'm gonna do or not, but anyway, just gotta drill a hole in the shaft and put a new roll pin in because I destroyed the other one, and it should be good to go. Well, the shaft is on. I got the new roll pin in. I just drilled it right in place. That was the easiest thing. So put the guard back on the other half of the shaft and we'll be good to go. Alright, so I feel like I have a little bit of explaining to do regarding that last clip. So here's the deal. That's the peas we're blowing back onto the field, and the reason for that is a couple things. First of all, the peas kind of got away from us a little bit this year. We couldn't get a break in the weather where we could cut the peas and dry them and get them chopped in a timely fashion. So unfortunately they got a little bit too ripe, actually a lot too ripe. So, you know, that's unfortunate. If we were short feed, like we have been in past years, we probably still would put it in the silo, because, you know, even poorer quality feed is better than nothing. But this year it's been a pretty good year as far as, you know, quantity goes of the crops. Crops have been pretty good quality too, up until the peas, I guess, but we just have a lot of good quality feed in the silo now, and we have alfalfa on the ground right now as well that we're putting in the silos that is also good quality, and we really don't have room for the alfalfa and the peas, so we've decided to just blow the peas back on the field. It'll add organic matter to the soil and all that stuff, so it's not totally going to waste. And the important thing to remember is that the peas, I call them peas, it's silo buster mix, so it's the grain and the peas, but it's a cover crop. It's like a nursery crop. It's grown with the intent of growing the alfalfa. The alfalfa is seeded under it, so that crop has to come off for the alfalfa to grow afterwards. So it sucks that we're going to blow it back in the field and we're not using it for good feed, but it's not a total loss, and it still served its purpose. Alright, so it's getting pretty full. It's after lunch now, so just waiting for Dad to chop a load of alfalfa, and I'm going to head up the silo and just watch, make sure it's not getting too full. We don't want to bury the unload like we did last time, if you guys remember seeing the video on first cut, so don't want to do that. So anyway, up the silo I go, I guess. just finished unloading the last load for the big silo. We got a little bit left on the ground, and I'm going to mow a little bit more. So we're going to switch over to the smaller silo. There's about 14 feet, no, 12 feet, sorry. There's 12 feet left in it right now. Last year in the end of October, early November, we had, just the way we filled them last year, we had 14 feet when we filled it with corn, and we had enough room, sort of. So we got room to put some in the small silo anyway, is what I'm trying to say. So I'll put some in that and try to shoot for kind of the same amount come fall. So anyway, I'm gonna get to mowing, I guess. Well, I'm back here for more rake repairs. There it is. There it is behind me. Let me turn the camera around. Something missing there. So I was raking and I seen a tire. Well, I thought it was a rock first. And I was like, hey, that's actually a tire. Hey, that's my tire. Tire come off the rake. Then I had to go around looking for the tube because the tube was nowhere to be found. Anyway, I ended up finding it. Tube is junk, tire's junk. Rim may also be junk. I don't know. I have to fix it. I'll pull one off the tedder if I have to. Well, the replacement tire's on. I had to rob one off the tedder, but we got her done. I just got to put the grease cover back on as soon as it cools down because I had to weld the nut onto the spindle. I don't even want to get into that story. But yeah, long story short, she's going to need a new spindle eventually. Well, as you can probably tell, we moved on to filling the little silo. Well, hopefully not filling it because we don't need it full, but putting some in it anyway. I mowed another piece this morning. Just parked the tractor, and I gotta do some more raking. So, not really sure where I'll pick up on the video again, but we'll see you in a bit anyway. So I guess as you guys can see, we're filling the small silo now. I guess in the last clip, the big silo was getting full, so we leveled that off and covered it. I showed you guys that we're doing that in the videos for first cut. But anyway, we're not going to fill the small silo. We're just going to put some in it. Well, what do we have? I guess there's only 12 feet in the bottom of it when we started filling it, so there's lots of room in there. We kind of want to shoot for maybe 10 to 15 feet come end of October when we go to put the corn in. So anyway, see how that pans out for us, but that's what's going on now. We've got one field left to put in. I cut it this morning. I just started raking it, so I'll be putting that in here this afternoon, and hopefully that'll be it for second cut. But I'm just going to have a little bit of lunch right now. Well guys, that concludes second cut. There's probably going to be a third cut too, because it's only, you know, the beginning of August, so there's still lots of time left for another cut. But anyway, we'll deal with that when the time comes. And yeah, little clip there, the cow's eating, so obviously everything's set up and working now. So yeah, we'll catch you in the next one.